Morning.
Hi.
So, so this is where we live. It's in the suburbs, although it's pretty nice and quiet in northern suburbs of Darwin and Alloa. And we live in an old house that was built, I think, in 1968, and it managed somehow to survive Cyclone Tracy. But they actually built the houses for the climate. And I live upstairs, and Jackie lives down here.
Oh, I love living down here. I like the fact that this flat is totally open. There's a cross breeze all the time. It's always in the shade as well, so keeps it really cool. I don't have AC, which I love. Just have fans. And it's beautiful.
That we got made, so and you don't need much really. This functions pretty, but most of the furniture that we've got in the house is all secondhand. It either came from the side of the road in cyclone cleanup, or from the dump shop, or online. And I suppose that's a sustainable feature too, that you're just recycling. And this table we got secondhand as well, but I think that's made from pallets, hardwood pallets.
So this is the downstairs bedroom, which you were just in the kitchen and you would have seen that little area, but this is like an enclosed sort of beautiful mosquito proof cage where I sleep, and it's where the bottom wall is at its finest.
Yeah, so this was just a C19 house that had, they're usually open underneath, but we slowly, over about 6 years, built a kind of livable space underneath. But it's still open, so it's got all the airflow still. And we collected all of these bottles. I was in charge of collecting them, so it's kind of a little collection of people's good time. They cut in half, so if we go a bit closer, you can see, and the light's coming through now, and it's really beautiful. So this, we can talk about two things, but these doors we actually got made, especially, and they're made by a local guy in Darwin called Craig, and I designed them. They're in the pattern number Koru, which is a symbol in New Zealand of new beginnings, an unfurling fern, and you need some kind of structure to keep the door together, and then it's just mesh so that you can keep the breeze coming through. And this is a little new feature this year, which also I can't claim to make, but I instigated the idea. But John made this as well, and it's a wicking bed. So it's for dry season really, when you don't have much water, and it's actually an old bath with gravel, or it's actually a special kind of rock at the bottom, so the water can sit in there. And then it's got kind of like a weed matting that acts like a wick around the outside of it, and then you actually water it here into this pole, and the water sits in the bottom and then wicks up the side, so it uses a lot less water. And then if there's any excess, it just drips out the side there. So this is actually made from recycled materials, a sink found at the dump shop, some old decking, and a really nice shower with the mosaic from tiles from the dump shop as well. And all the plants get watered by the shower. And all of this water, our friend is a plumber, which is lucky. He helped us put a proper pipe in, so it actually goes down under all those palm fronds and into bananas. In the back we have no lawn. There's a no lawn policy. That was a little bit contentious early on, and John, who also lives here, wanted lawn, but it's so shady it didn't even. So these are huge bananas. They're actually grand names, and I don't think we planned them to be so big, but they've shot up as well to get the light, so we have to get a really big ladder when we get them. But bananas are so important. If you've got room, so good, easy. You just pop them there. This circle of bananas, we plant them in circles, is run on the washing machine water, so they use grey water as well. This is our water tank. We put it in quite a few years ago now. It's 20,000 litres, I think. So it collects rainwater just off one side of the house. So we put gutters on one side of the house to collect it, and it has a little filter in the top there. And we turn off the mains water when it's raining in the wet season, and only use rainwater for both in the house for everything and the garden. And then when it stops raining, we just use it inside the house, and then we use it just for drinking now. So it hasn't rained for about 5 months, but we're still drinking rainwater. The main upstairs living space, and it's designed to have cross ventilation, so it's just louvers everywhere. There's actually not very much wall at all, and it's a bit like being outside. Like the trees are right there. It's pretty cool. The fans, we've got 4 fans, and they go on super whiz when it's really hot. We've planted trees quite near the house, so it cools the area just outside. There is not very much new about this place. So we bought it 10 years ago, and it was falling down. No one had done anything to the house since the 60s. So I guess we've retrofitted it or renovated. So it's good to do that rather than build something new again. You know, someone else could have knocked it down. And we've put solar on. We put a new roof on and solar panels. So we actually don't buy. Well, we put solar panels on the roof. So we've got a new roof because the old roof had holes in it, and put a whole set of solar. And since then, which is probably 8 years ago now at least, we have not paid for electricity. So we don't use more power than those solar panels make, and it feeds back into the grid. At first we actually used to get paid money that came off our water bill for the power, but now it's probably about